Hi friends, Andy Vegan. Breakfast time and I have a combination today. I'm going to try. It's a peach and a black currant. See, let's see it. Black currants are really my big favorite from Granny's garden, and here the peaches, who wouldn't love them? Have a wonderful flavor, very unique, and yeah, and both together. Let's see how it works. I always make breakfast with fruit salad, in summer especially. In winter I would add more dried fruit, nuts, seeds, maybe granola. Yeah, but in summer I eat mostly fruit, some nuts. You can add everything, but that is the great spectacle for me. In summer there are all these wonderful fruit, and I try to find out how they play together, make a new recipe every single day. Today it's a black currant and peaches, right? I never tried this before, and I put it in a yogurt. It's a dressing. They are very nice. Yogurt is very nice with black currants, and yes, peaches. It's all the fruit are nice with yogurt, right? I have a cashew yogurt made myself. Here, cashew yogurt, and that is a date mousse, also made by myself. And you can find for each a video under this one, how to make cashew yogurt and how to make date mousse. The cashew yogurt is easy. You just blend cashew with water and bacteria. The bacteria you can purchase, or you can take it from another yogurt that you have already made. Yeah. And then you blend it together. I would say ratio 1:1, yogurt and cashews and water. And then you have a medium texture like this. And it sits overnight in room temperature with a lid on top of the container. And there should be much more air in the container than the yogurt, because otherwise it goes through the lid. You don't want to have that. I made that mistake. And that's explained in the video, most of it. So, and the cashew and the date mousse is also very easy. And then you let it overnight sit and ferment, and then it goes in the fridge, the yogurt. Yeah, lasts for a long time. Gets more and more tart every single day. The cashew yogurt, the date mousse, is very easy. You blend just the dates with water, and then you have it for a week in the fridge. A week, I would say. And then it can begin to turn sour. You don't want that. Dates are maybe one of the healthiest sweeteners at all. Super healthy. You can snack on dates every day. Get all healthier and healthier. They're very good. And for a yogurt dressing, they are wonderful. Yeah, the flavor of the dates. Yeah, they refine the yogurt. The yogurt is tart, and I guess it's perfect for a rest black currants and peaches. I put it all together in my yogurt. I stir a little bit to combine. Yeah, I always check that the dressing has the right texture. Sometimes when the dressing is too firm, especially with ingredients like bananas or so, they like a little bit more runny. But here it's very nice, it's perfect. I don't need to add water to the yogurt dressing. Sometimes a little bit of water, just a little bit, makes the dressing perfect. The texture doesn't change so much of the flavor. It's a very robust flavor of the yogurt. And here it's perfect just as is. It happens, that depends on the yogurt you make. When you make your yogurt yourself, the texture is always a little bit different. Yeah, and then you check with the water. It's very easy. But here I said it's very nice. I have my combination, my black currants and the peaches. I'm really excited. Can't wait to try. But I will have to wait some more minutes because I want to make an ice cream. And I put the ice cream on top of my fruit salad. Let me have a look. This is when the texture is good. You see there are almost no spaces between the fruit. Just everywhere is yogurt dressing. And that's what I want. So now I get the frozen bananas from the freezer. Here, frozen bananas. The only thing you need to know, yeah, the bananas should be very ripe when you freeze them. Then you get a very nice ice cream texture. If the bananas are not so ripe, the ice cream is a little bit gooey. Yeah, you can do that too if you don't have the ice cream frozen in time to make your ice cream. Sometimes I have to check, I have to organize because I have to have the bananas at home. They ripen and then I freeze them. It takes some time for them to ripen, otherwise the bananas are then gooey, or not ripe, and the ice cream will get gooey, then you have a gooey ice cream. So you want to prevent that, you have to organize a little ahead of time. So but the food processor with the S.Blade is the perfect tool to make the Blitz ice cream I'm going to make. The Blitz ice cream means I can scoop it right away with this favorite tool, the toy here, fun. With a blender you can also make the ice cream, but you might have to freeze it again for an hour or so before you can make the scoops, if you want that. Otherwise you can also, of course, eat the ice cream without scoops. Okay. So the bananas, they go in right away into my food processor. And also, I mean, it should be very cold. So I take it right from the freezer. And that's another thing you should know, because I want to process my bananas a little bit longer. So the colder the ingredients, the longer I can process, the creamier it gets. And here, 2 more ingredients. That's a cashew flour and lemon juice from 1 lemon. These have also been in the freezer because it makes the ice cream I can process longer and creamier. So, and just for half an hour or so, it's enough. So, Blitz ice cream for blended eggs. Looks like perfect Blitz ice cream to me. Yeah. The texture is still cold and it's also creamy. Everything is processed, no chunks. And here's the test. Can I scoop? Oh yes, that's a perfect texture. And this ice cream has lemon juice, as you saw. In recent days I preferred the dates, yeah, to the lemon juice. So this is a lemon ice cream. Lemon ice cream. I just wanted to try a different ice cream for my black currants. That's the main ingredient. And the peaches, of course, but the black currants are the main one. They're really unique. You don't get black currants very often, I think. And if you're in winter, you can always find red currants, for example. They're always available somehow here in Germany. But I looked it up. Why did I find black currants? They say no, they are not available in winter. Who knows why? Maybe they are not so favorable for too many, because they have a very unique flavor. They have this tanginess, this sour, slightly sour in a pleasant way flavor, and these earth tones. The other red currants don't have the red currants, the white currants. So the black are very unique. I love them so much, these earth tones, this tanginess. They have a deep flavor. Love it. And they are very nice with citrus flavors, yeah, especially the black currants. That's why I wanted to try lemon ice cream. There are so many ways to vary these ice creams, these nice creams, or other fruit with maybe mangoes or whatever you want instead of bananas. They have to have a little texture, certain texture, some high fiber that you make you can even make watermelon ice cream. You can even do that with any fruit almost. And this is my variation today. I'm very much looking forward to this combination, especially with the ice cream and the peaches for my black currant experience. Yeah. The cashew flour, as say, you can use an electric coffee grinder. It's a very cheap kitchen tool, and you make all kinds of nuts and seed flours for these kind of things, for example. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day to enjoy the endless vegan variety. And find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, and X. And donate if you will. There's a thanks button under this video.